So first of all, thank you so much everyone for giving us this opportunity. I guess we are the only remote team who five of us are remote today. But it gave us actual feel of the running a project in 2 days. With crisp tight timelines, your system may collapse, a resource may not be able to make it due to genuine commitments or last moment drill, but end of the day, it's what we pull through. Only thing is here we can just have a minor escalation which is internal, unlike the one with customer which goes external. So thank you for that. Okay, so we'll start with my team introduction. So it's me myself, Abhigna Vaidya. I'm working as an e-commerce consultant. It's been 2 years in Nagarro and about a year and a half in Spryker. With me, there's Darshan Khatri, who is associate principal engineer, who also has good hands-on in Spryker. There's Rajat Srivastava, who is senior staff engineer, Mit Kumar Dudani, associate staff engineer, and Ranjit Singh, who is staff engineer. And so to begin with, we had our problem statement. So what we have done is we have tried to understand the pain of the consumer durable firms, where their reliance on the single-use packaging materials is very high. Especially imagine the refrigerators and the all the consumer durable items, which includes refrigerator, washing machines, ovens, and they are huge in chunk in terms of their boxes. And when they have their when it comes to the single use packaging for them, it possesses a significant environmental challenges, and basically it leads to increased waste and resource depletion. So and at the other side, the consumer awareness of sustainability is growing, which forces this company to mount pressure to adopt eco-friendly practices. To address that, what we are doing is we came up with this idea of implementing a green credit systems, which basically offers a strategic solution by incentivizing the customers, where they can be incentivized for giving back those boxes and adopt the reusable packaging. So what we did was we proposed a green credit section on the my account section on the customer dashboard, and a customer can raise a credit request in exchange of packages. Here for now we are targeting the consumer durable industry, and the approach that we took was we curated the functional process flow. We created high level WBS, and then we worked with the paired programming idea with database designs, and then we ran parallel tracks with the team on front end, admin, and the Glue API. How we are making an impact? So by adopting the reusable packaging, first of all, on the environmental level, it is happening. It is helping companies in two ways. First is there is very less solid waste and energy consumption. So if we go by the reports, they said that there is 86% reduction in the solid waste and 64% than it actually required in terms of energy when these products are manufactured or refurbished. Second is obviously that there is the reduced carbon footprint up to 60%. From customer standpoint, we are giving them innovative incentivization, which makes them remain more alert and attuned to the credit points with system which we are providing. And these credit points can be redeemed for discounts, it can be given as a free products, or there can be an exclusive offer which we can run through. From business standpoints, there is material recovery and reuse, which can be considered, where these products can be recycled and they can be used to produce new reusable packaging. And again, on the soft advantage, the company can have a competitive advantage where they can be perceived as an eco-conscious organization by the consumers who are prone to having these, reduced carbon footprints. And on top of it, the business can have an enhanced brand perception where they can demonstrate their commitments toward the sustainability, and in a way satisfying the customer, which would adhere to a customer loyalty. So the process goes like this. So a customer will visit the e-commerce portal. I'll just So customer visits e-commerce portal. They won't go to the My Account section. So here the assumption is it is a B2B customer, the logged in customer. So the logged in customer will go to My Account section. They would enter the box type. So what we imagine is we can divide the boxes into types. Let's say type A, type E, type C, type D, with the size of boxes. Say for bigger products, there can be a box of type A. For a smaller products, there can be a box of type B, and so on and so forth. And based on this box types, there can be the credit point that we can calculate. So based on that, once the user enters this box type and quantity, customer can view the credit point that they would earn. Here what we are doing is we can keep some validation so that the volume is enough, uh, so it doesn't become difficult for a pickup guy or a logistics company to come and pick it up with a very lesser margin. So basically it should be of a win-win from both the sides. And if the quantity is greater than 50, it shows an error message. uh, in case if it is not greater than 50, it shows the error message. And in case if it is greater than 50, then customer click on submit. The admin gets the approval request and customer gets the email that your ticket has been submitted. Admin at the same time would approve the request, and again the email notification will be sent to a customer that your request has been approved and a pickup will be initiated. Once the pickup is done, admin confirms the pickup complete, and the email notification goes to a customer saying that the credit point added successfully. So this is the flow that we have tried to build. Now talking on the technology stack and the architecture part, I will ask Darshan to do the honor. Darshan, please.
Hey, hi everyone. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Darshan.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. So in terms of the architecture part, we have followed the Spryker's modular architecture, and we haven't integrated any third-party API. But whatever we have built on top of the Spryker's out-of-the-box capabilities. And in terms of the technology stack, we have used the out-of-the-box Spryker technology stack. For the front end, we have used Spryker Eves. For the back office, we have used Spryker Z, and for the API Glue, and for the database MySQL, and for the template engine, we have used the Twig template. Can we move to the next slide, Abhigna? Yeah. So in terms of the implementation challenges, as already mentioned in the earlier by Abhigna, that some of us are newbies to the Spryker, so we couldn't get a chance to work on the Spryker. So that is the one challenge we have one challenge that we have faced during the implementation. It took a bit of time to implement this particular functionality. The another one is that we were running sort of one team member due to the medical emergency. Okay, and at the same time, we have also faced a issue in our local machine regarding to the Docker. So these are the few challenges that we have implemented during our implementation. But yeah, it is a good experience. In terms of again the limitation that the quantity validation whenever a delivery guy will pick up, that is something needs to take care of as an offline process. Okay, and this particular feature and functionality is scoped to the B2B logged in customers only. And we do have a one dependency over here that we need to purchase or we need to have a reward point extension from the marketplace. Although we can use the out of the box Spryker credit limit functionality, but we went through with the reward point functionality. And the future roadmap that we would like to integrate in this particular functionality is that compact QR code labeling. So instead of printing the entire labeling on the box, we can print the QR code. Then we can also introduce the membership tier based on the level of the participation. So let's say in terms of the membership, we should give the reward points to the customer, and then the customer can reuse these green credits for the community impact as well. And now I'm handing over to the Ranjit for the demo part. Although due to the time limitation, we couldn't achieve what we wanted to, but whatever we have achieved, I would like Ranjit to take care of that.
Yeah, thank you, Darshan. So let me share my screen. I hope everyone visible able to see my screen. Let me confirm if my screen is visible to all.
We can hear you and we can. Go ahead.
Okay, so I will demonstrate the front end part and then the back end part. So on front end, we have provided the customer to a separate page where we can see we can show their total credit the total credit points on their page, and also a form from where the customer can raise a new credit request. So in that form, we have provided the type of boxes which will be configured from the admin section, that is predefined boxes, we can configure from the admin section, but right now it is not implemented yet. So we have implemented here 3 type of boxes with their sizes, and in front of the boxes we have the number of quantity where a customer how many quantity he want to submit for the particular type of box, like the item count for the first box is he can submit 50, and the second one is 100, and the third one is 120. So based on the boxes we will provide them the credit points. So if the boxes are big, the credit points are also higher than the small one. So this form is not fully functional right now. It is not working fully functionally. So from the customer can submit the request from here, and once the customer submit the request, email notification will go to the customer as well as to the admin, so that they can know that the new credit request has been arrived in their admin section. So let's go to the admin section, what we have implemented there. So this is the admin section where we have provided a new menu called green credit. In that green credit, we have listed all the number of requests which a customer has submitted from their dashboard. Right now, we have four types of four types of status we have implemented. First one is submitted, the second one is approved, the third one is closed, and the fourth one is rejected. So, and we will also implement a view button. Admin can view the number of boxes a customer has submitted from their dashboard, and the type of boxes. But this is not implemented yet. The view button, but it is the plan of the future that we will implement the view button so that customer can verify the requested, verify the number of boxes or the number of quantities that the customer has submitted. So we have 3 type of button here. That is, one is approve, deny, and upload. Initially, the is come with submitted status. So they are talking about the third request. This is in submitted state. A customer can approve it from here. So when you click on the approve button, request will be approved. And once and go to the customer approved, so he will ready the items to pick up from their warehouses. And once the item picked from their warehouses, and then the admin can verify the items against the against the number of requests which a customer has been raised. And if the customer can find it trustworthy, then he can close the approved request from this button. And once closed, the appropriate number of credit points has been credited to the customer account with an notification to the customer that your request has been closed, and this amount of credit point has been is added to your credit points. Also, customer also admin have the facility that he can if he found some misinformation in their request, and with the number with the items he received, he can reject their request, and then an email will also go to the customer that their request has been rejected due to this reason. Yes. So yes, and these customer we will implement also the create reward plugin with that customer credit points, so that customer can use their credit points for the future shopping on the same website. So that's all from the team crafters.
Thank you so much.
So,
Applause for Team 5. Do we have questions for Team 5? Yes, Nijesh.
What is the business use case of this box type?
Yeah, just so basically, all the manufacturers and consumer durable companies, let's say when they are catering to B2B retails, right? Let's say to Chroma and to multiple retail stores, that time they come up with the huge boxes. And even when they're delivering, there are another level of packaging which is there. So it is those boxes which just goes either on trash or they are sent somewhere else. So if they are providing these customers, the B2B customers, the idea of buying a credit points by returning those, it can be leveraged for their own further buying than carbon credit. This is one use case. There can be also another use case, but since this was just an idea and the conceptualization, we kept it to consumer durables.
Okay. Thank you.
Brian, anyone? No questions? Okay, thank you everyone.